Hey ladies, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Mrs. Emily Paints, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this green and gold glam with the Botanical palette by Beauty Bay. Okay, so the first shade we're going to be using is called Moth, and we're going to be applying this with a flat brush onto our lid. It's only going to be applied in this outer corner, you guys. I'm applying this in tapping motions because I did not set my base. Those of you that are new, I don't like to set my base because I feel like the product gets grabbed onto our eyelids better when it's on a wet surface. So I'm going to be taking this over towards the center of my lid, you guys, just lightly, and I'm going to be going in little circular motions towards the top of my crease, and that's just going to make sure that this looks a little smoky and blended at the top. Once you've set the base, then you can blend, you guys. Now I'm going in with the shade Ivy, and I'm going to be applying this right above that shade, and I'm using a small fluffy brush, you guys, and I'm going to be applying this in circular motions from the outer corner towards the inner corner. I really like this dark green shade, you guys. It's so nice. This palette, I've been using it so much. I love Beauty Bay. This is like a new kind of like it gives me like Morphe vibes. It's like the new Morphe. But I love their palettes. They have so many and so many shades, and they're so easy to work with. Like with this eyeshadow look, I did not get a lot of fallout. Also, you guys, we're going to be bringing this green shade over towards the inner corner slowly. So remember to start applying product little by little. Don't apply too much at a time because you want it to look as blended as possible. And if you apply too much, it's going to look too dark and it's going to be harder to blend out. Next, we're going to be going in with the color Matcha, and we're going to be using a fluffy brush to apply this right above the shade Ivy, and we're going to be blending this in side to side motions and circular motions, you guys. It's okay if you touch your brow bone, you guys. It's totally fine. You won't mess up the look. And also, it's okay if some of the shades at the bottom start disappearing because we're going to be applying some more eyeshadow on those areas in a few minutes. We're going to be blending the shade Matcha from the inner corner to the outer corner, you guys, all the way at the top. And yeah, you guys, so I like to use a fluffy brush for this area because it gives it the best smoky effect at the top. Super blended, super nice. And now I'm going back in with the shade Ivy, and I'm just going to be adding some more to intensify the color, and we're going to be taking some more towards the inner corner. As you guys can see, it is darker towards the outer area more than the inner area. I purposely did that because I want to create a cat eye effect. Please let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any ideas or any color suggestions. I do look at every single comment that I get on my makeup tutorials now, so please let me know and I will gladly make a video for you guys. So we're just going to continue blending, you guys. Like I said, trust the process. I'm adding a little bit of more green on here, and I'm just going to be blending this out and making it a lot more defined. And now I'm adding some more of the shade Matcha, and I'm just going to be blending the darker green with it. If you guys see me making facial expressions, is because I'm on my live stream on TikTok as I'm filming this. So if you haven't followed me on TikTok, follow me now. I'm under Mrs. Emily Paints, the same as here. Now I'm going back in with the shade Moth, and I'm just adding some more of this shade to intensify it. As you guys can see, the look is kind of coming along already. It looks very nice and well blended. And now I'm adding a little bit of more of the Ivy shade just to make it a little bit darker too. Next, I'm going in with the shade Artichoke, and I'm just going to be applying this with a flat brush. You guys, this is a beautiful light green shimmery shade. I do recommend before you apply the shade, grab some of it with the brush, a flat soft brush, and then take a setting spray and spray it just to intensify the shade. And then I'm taking the shade Kelp, and I'm doing the exact same thing, you guys. I'm just applying this in the center, and you guys try not to apply too much of this shade on the dark color that we applied because you don't want to cover all of it, but it's okay for them to be touching because we want it to look blended. Now I'm going back in with the shade Moth, and I'm applying some on that outer area so it can blend together. And now we're using the shade Lily to apply on our brow bone, and this is just going to give it that extra pop, you guys. It's like a very light like beigeish white-ish color. That's such a tongue twister. And now I'm using a makeup remover towel from Neutrogena just to remove any excess powder that fell out. And this is the mascara from Swede. They sent this to me a while back, you guys, and I actually have been enjoying using it when I use my mascara for like a coat or two, like for when I'm applying falsies, because it's not a heavy formula. So I really like applying this one and the Armani one. I've just been trying new mascaras because I know I'm obsessed with ColourPop, but I wanted to try something else. And now, you guys, I'm applying my falsies. These are the Violeta lashes. You can get them down below in the description from my website. And now we're going back in with the shade Moth, and I'm using a small flat brush just to apply this on my lower lash line. And we're going to be applying this as tightly as possible onto our lash line, you guys, in just side to side motions. You want to be careful because we already set our foundation and everything, so you don't want to have any fallout after doing this. And then after that, we're going to be going in with the shade Matcha, and I'm using a small pencil brush that I used earlier, and I'm just going to be blending this out together. And then we're going right back in with the shade Moth, and I'm just going to be intensifying it a little bit because the shade Moth did kind of overpower the other shade. So we're just going to be intensifying this a little bit more. And then after that, you guys, we're going to be going in with my ColourPop eyeliner, and we're just going to be applying this on our waterline and slightly onto our lash line. And then once again, I'm taking the shade Moth, and I'm just going to be blending the eyeliner and the eyeshadow shade together. You guys, the look is coming along. In my eyes, you could tell there's powder going in my eyes. Now I'm using the shade Lily, and I'm applying this in the inner corner to give it that extra pop. And now with my eyeliner from Italia Deluxe, I'm just adding a little wing in that inner corner to give it a cat eye effect. And this is the finishing look, you guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Also, remember to like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet. Turn on the notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!